Okay, next bit, income deductions. The total amount a person earns is called their gross income. This does not mean it's disgusting. Gross in this context actually just means gross income, not disgusting. Most income earners have a variety of deductions made against their gross income, e.g. union fees, insurance, superannuation, etc. I'm not sure what happened here. Income tax is also deducted and is called pay-as-you-go tax, which essentially means in Australia you cannot forget to pay tax. It is paid for you on your behalf by your employer, hence pay as you go. The money you actually receive is called the net income. So money that goes into your pockets is your net, whereas gross is before deductions. So net pay equals gross pay, take away deductions. So in your pockets, before deductions. Net pay, also known as take-home pay. Okay, example 1. From the pay slip below, calculate Cam's gross pay, deductions, net pay. Alright, let's do some working out. So part A. So that's before any tax or deductions. So let's have a look. So rate of pay, $23.67 per hour. And here's the hours he worked. So we have to work out normal, time and a half, and double time. So pay equals normal rate times 23.67, but we're also adding the time and a half, so it's the 3 hours times 1.5 times the money again, plus the double time, which is just 1 hour, times by 2 times the rate as well. So remember, just use the red pen here. This is normal, this is time and a half for 1.5, and this is double for the times 2. So add these together, and that will be the total amount that Cam gets. And I believe that's 1,041 cents, or 41.48 cents. So that will be my gross pay up here. So 1041.48. Now part B, deductions. And read the table carefully for this. So we've got tax plus other. So we're going to add these together. So 278.90 plus 233.75. That's 512.65. So that will go here. And lucky last, net pay. That's what goes in his pocket. So obviously take his gross, take away deductions, and that's what he's left with. So 1041.48, take away deductions, 528.83. So that will go in this last box. Question 2. Jonah earns a gross income of $784.60 a week. His deductions are $147.20 for tax, $960 for health insurance, and $27.90 for superannuation. Calculate net income, and then part B, percentage of his gross income that he pays in tax. Let's go through it. Part A. So remember, net is what goes in your pockets. So basically it's your gross, take away your deductions. So take tax away, take the health insurance away, take the superannuation away. What's left goes in your pocket. $5.89.90. Part B as well. So percentage of his gross income that he pays in tax. Well, you can see tax is this, 147.20, and gross income is 784.60. So it's just this out of this times 100%. So percentage equals 147.20 out of the gross times by 100%. Okay, that equals 18.76115, blah, blah, blah. Let's call that approximately 18.8%. I'm going to say I put it to 1 dp. If the question doesn't specify, You could write what you want, but I'll just write 18.8 and say 1dp. Also an important point to make, just remember that when you times by 100, you're doing this, but your answer means percentage. So don't actually type up percent, just type up this, and then write percentage at the end. All right, last one today. Julia earns a salary of this amount per annum. Each fortnight she has deductions of $28.70 for health insurance and $91.60 for superannuation. She also pays tax at a rate of 21.2 cents in the dollar. Calculate part A, fortnightly gross income, part B, amount of tax she pays, and then part C, net income for the fortnight. Alright, so part A, let's start by making the per annum amount a fortnightly amount. So let's divide that by 26. 52 weeks a year, so 26 fortnights a year. That equals 1338.4615 blah blah blah. We'll call it 1338.46 per fortnight. Okay, part B, tax. Okay, so for tax, it says here, so she pays tax at a rate of 21.2 cents in the dollar. So for every dollar she earns, she pays 21.2 cents, which of course is $0.212. Alright, so tax equals 0.212. Just do 21.2 divided by 100 to make cents into dollars. We're going to times that by the fortnightly pay. Just work that out, which is 283.75 a fortnight in tax. Now the question doesn't say if it's fortnightly or yearly, so let's just, for argument's sake, also write what would be for yearly. So you just times that by 26, or just find 0.21 times the original 34,800, which is 7377.60 a year. Okay, so it's the same rate, but just obviously different time periods. That's the tax she pays. Now part C, net income. And this is for fortnights, so we're going to work with these figures. So it's going to be our gross income, so equals 1338.46, take away the tax, take away health insurance, take away superannuation. That'll be the net income for the fortnight, which is 934.4115, blah, blah, blah. We will call that 934.41. That's my final answer. All right, question time, 8 of 5. Here they are.